The following video will contain spoilers. You have been warned. All alterations to the manga panels and images have been made in order to prevent copyright. So yeah, let's get started.
What is up guys, MacLeod here, coming at you guys with reasons to ship Eren and Historia. Number 1, they both had overbearing fathers that tried to shove their ideals and cause onto their children, ignoring the pleas of what their children really wanted. They manipulated them into playing the role they told them they were destined to take on. Grisha Yeager desired Eren to become the one to destroy the Titans and the Marley Empire, and he used Eren's love for his mother to fuel his rage and stir it towards meeting that goal. Mr. Reese used Historia's misplaced love for him and her genuine love for her half-sister Frida to try to get her to eat Eren and accomplish his goal of ending the Titan threat by using the Coordinate Titan's abilities to subdue the Titans. Number 2, Eren and Historia both share the trauma of having witnessed their mothers die right before their very eyes. Eren, you all know how that went down. Historia, on the other hand, saw Kenny Ackerman and his men, on the orders of Mr. Reese, kill Historia's mother by slitting her throat, causing her to bleed out. Both Eren and Historia loved their mothers. Now, Historia's love for her mother was admittedly very misplaced. It was an extremely messed up situation, but nonetheless, it was still love and unconditional love. Number 3, Eren was one of the only people to call out Historia on her phoniness in character, when she was known to everyone as Krista, the quote-unquote goddess. He told her that he preferred her as she is now, an absurdly honest girl, than back then, when she was pretending to be someone she just wasn't. Which shows that Eren was low-key checking out that booty before she became relevant to the plot. Ayy, so good on you, Eren. Number 4, Historia helped bring Eren back from his lowest point in the series thus far. Eren was completely lost and felt defeated when he discovered the truth of how his father came to possess the Coordinate Titan's ability. Knowing that his father had massacred most of the royal family to siphon the power away in order to ultimately give it to him, this made Eren feel incredibly guilty over the whole situation. He felt as though he was a nobody, an unnecessary and unwanted existence in the world. Not humanity's last hope like everyone had made him out to be. He began to believe the notion that he and his father were the reason for why humanity was still under the threat of the Titans he so much despised. When he had heard that Mr. Reese's plan was to eliminate the Titan threat through the power of the original Titan, Eren had actually agreed with the man. He wanted to end the Titan threat, and he came to terms with dying to achieve this goal. He actually welcomed the idea. He thought that this would be the least he could do to atone for the sins of his father. He actually pleaded with Historia to eat him so that she could save humanity. But fortunately for Eren, Historia, after empathizing with Eren on how she too has felt like an unneeded and unwanted existence in her life, said, "Fuck that, I already ate," to her father, giving him the boot, and began to remind Eren that just because someone labels you an enemy to humanity does not mean that you have to forfeit your life. You have to make the most of it, and you use your life the way you want to, giving Eren more of that needed motivation to begin believing in himself again. Number 5, Eren and Historia are both seen as the Island of Paradise's greatest assets. Eren, being the holder of the Coordinate Titan, makes him the one person who can finally put a stop to the Titan threat that the Marley Empire had placed the inhabitants of Paradise Island under. So the Marley Empire would clearly see Eren as a threat and want to capture him in order to steal his power. And Historia is also being targeted by the Marley Empire due to her special royal blood that is the key to activating the Coordinate Titan's true abilities. And as of this moment, Historia Reese is the only known descendant of the royal family that is still alive according to the Marley Empire, at least because high-key on the low-key, Zeke's got some royal blood. The Marley Empire don't know this though, since the owl made sure that nobody believed Grisha or the rest of the Eldian Restoration Movement's stories about what their history was and Dina Fritz being part of the royal family. Now with that out of the way, back to Historia. Well yeah, she's considered a huge threat and a potential valuable asset that the Marley Empire would love to get their hands on. Due to her royal blood, they would likely also want to experiment on her to see how her blood is different from everyone else's. So Eren and her are the two key players that together are the weapon that can bring about the end of the Island of Paradise's fear of the Titans, as well as take down the Marley Empire. So you could see them as having a special connection to each other, two pieces that complete one another. They can also bond over all the responsibility that has been placed on their shoulders. Number 6, the Sacred Child, or the Chosen One, would be an appropriate name for the theoretical child of Eren and Historia, because this kid would instantly acquire Eren's Titan abilities if Eren were to die or be killed in any way except via being eaten by another Titan. And this kid would have the necessary royal blood running through his or her veins to unleash the Coordinate Titan's dominant ability of controlling Titans. So if this child wished it, he or she would be able to fully carry out the threat that King Fritz had once made about having the countless colossal titans that are within the walls that surround Paradise Islands stomp everything in their paths to destroy their enemies. And finally, number 7, Eren and Historia getting together would be a parallel to how Grisha Jaeger and Dina Fritz got together. Both parties would consist of a union between two very determined individuals that want to do what they believe is right for their people, but would also be willing to do acts that they normally would not want to do in order to achieve their goals. And just admit it, guys, these two look absolutely adorable together. So yeah, I'm done. Comment down below what you guys think of my reasons why Eren and Historia would be great together. Do you have your own reasons why you would ship them that I didn't cover here in this video? I would love to hear about them, and remember to rate the video. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you guys are new, and as always, people, stay... Oh yeah, I might as well. I apologize for being gone from YouTube for so long, but I wasn't necessarily gone. I was still commenting and replying to a lot of your comments, but on the video making part, I'm deeply sorry. 6 months is a long time, I know. The Survey Corps was revealed, Reiner took another L, Sasha took another L, Annie was revealed, All For One took another L, Half the Universe took an L, Yuri took an L. I've been taking L's, but on the bright side, we're finally at Wano Kuni, which is a win. So yeah, things are looking up, but we'll see if I can get rid of this curse that has been plaguing my channel. But yeah, I'm really sorry about what I've been putting you guys through. I hope to get back to making videos. So until next time, guys, as always, stay gold!